Dome Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Heavyweights, right? Heavyweights, best of all time. One of them, Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis been weighing in on stuff lately, right? He weighed in again on the Deontay Wilder Anthony Joshua saga. We got called it the circus. We know what time it is. We've been calling the fights from day one, whatever. So the negotiations are not open again for the April 13th fight, but people are still speculating. I think what's going on with Lennox Lewis right now is doing commentating. He's being asked about it, and because who else would you want to ask other than Lennox Lewis, the last undisputed heavyweight we had? Undisputed. I'm gonna get the Klitschko's that too, by the way, because it was in the family. That was in the family. That if it's in the family, that's undisputed too. Come on, he couldn't fight his brother, but Lennox Lewis, the one who had all the belts, the main man, beat everybody he ever faced, that kind of dude. That's the kind of dude you're gonna ask about what's going on with the Anthony Joshua Deontay Wilder thing. And I like to tell people what he say, so you don't have to watch the British, try to disparage this guy to protect the other guy. Because it's incredible. It's a blasphemous. This is the guy. This is Lennox Lewis. So Lennox Lewis is weighing in right now, and he's saying, hey, man, got to be some kind of purse split, right? Just make a purse split, man. Don't be offering to do no flat fees. We've said stuff like this before. He used to give some numbers, man, 60-40 or 70-30. You can get away with that, but it has to be some kind of split, right? That's his latest thing on the up and up on that one. So I'm thinking, well, that ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen no more. It's pretty much an over done deal. I don't think we're gonna see that kind of fight in on April the 13th. I think some other things are gonna happen. I'm even hearing of Tyson Fury is beginning with Eddie Hearn and trying to see what's going down with the fight between him and Joshua, which is in Britain, also huge, very huge. All right, that is a possibility too. We can't just overlook that. Tyson Fury would be, irresponsible to not check his options. He just got to weigh, hey, I can probably do this and do that. I have a moral victory over Deontay Wilder. People are saying that I won the fight. So he can use that and see what he can do right now and get back to Wilder. Because that's a possibility too. So we got to keep our ears open, eyes open, and just be optimistic about what we're going to get. Because we don't know what we're going to get. What I think we're not going to get is the Deontay Wilder versus Joshua on April 13th. Regardless of what was going down with the boos at the last fight. I'm hearing three different stories about these boos, and some people say, hey, I was there. Wasn't no boos. I'm like, well, shoot, put it on TV. Everybody heard some boos. And then, and then Anthony Joshua answered some boos, So whatever, for the reason why the boos are, at the end of the day, he fighting Dillian White. That's what I've been saying for about 8 months. It's going to be Dillian White. All Dillian White had to do was come to that fight. He did. It's going to be Dillian White. I don't think anybody else is going to get that shot right about now. We knew it wasn't going to be Ortiz. I said that for months. So if it's going to be Dillian White, it's going to be Dillian White no matter what the scenario was. Dillian White just had to come through that Chisora fight. That was hard enough. He's done that. Like I said before, I would rather him fight Ortiz in the first place. But that couldn't happen. He got rid of Dillian White late. I got rid of Derek Chisora late. Now Dillian White's the guy. No matter what we're saying, what we're doing, and what all this other antics that we're seeing. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Lennox Lewis has stated his case. He thinks there should be a purse split. So what do you think? Is he a member of LDBC? What is that supposed to mean? Lewis does better commentary. What is that supposed to mean? If it's some brothers that's telling you the truth, then it is what it is, no matter what no title is, right? So let's get that clear too. But at the end of the day, what y'all think? Should there be a purse split between these two dudes? Or do you even believe that fight's going to happen? Or do you even care? Because it's a little bit of overkill at this point between those two. That's another thing that's going to happen soon. They're going to start getting on our nerves no matter which one of these dudes you like. I've already got my closure. They can handle it or not. I think they should go separate ways for a while and stop talking about each other. That's where I am. It's going to happen to you soon if they keep this up. Dome Sports Talk worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.